Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. Yeah, really nothing changed since my last update. I explained already yesterday or 2 days ago that we have XRP basically where we wanted it. That is exactly the price region we've been waiting for XRP to get into in the last few weeks or months, actually. I mean, I've been talking about this Elliott Wave triangle. I think we probably talked about it as a triangle some point middle, yeah, probably around the 15th of September or something, when we saw the potential of lower highs and higher lows on this chart, maybe even early September. And I've indicated to you that this could lead to long sideways movement, which it did, in a constrained range between 55.8 and 45.8 cents. And then when we had a potential D wave low in place here, we indicated the target for an E wave, which would be the last wave of the triangle, that this target is between 50.6 cents and 53 cents basically. So, and this is exactly where we wanted the price to be. And now it's decision time. So the market will have to make a decision here now. Obviously, we can only point towards the main pivot points here on the chart, the decision points, and basically the very meaningful price ranges in which the market will have to make a major decision. So far, that decision hasn't been necessary yet, but now it needs to do it. And I think we could see a decision maybe later today or early next week. And the market needs to decide, does it want to push higher? And then we need to break above the breakout point of 55.8 cents. And it could then unlock higher prices, first of all the way up to 63 cents in a so-called WXY structure. This would not necessarily be bullish, but I would probably have to start to assume that this overall correction, which started here in July, that it is already over, okay? But I will not be able to do that without a break above 55.8 cents. The structure here is super annoying. It's just a sideways range, just a holding pattern. It is similar to what XRP did here. And the logical idea would be trend continuation to the downside. Here we had a pattern which also could resemble a triangle, which might have suggested trend continuation higher, but it completely escalated. Now, obviously, all of that price has been lost again. We're basically, if you ignore this peak that we had, the market has just been moving sideways since March. Honestly, just since March. But actually, if you go back to the left, I mean, it's barely moved since May last year. So again, the wave patterns on the XRP chart, they are not very clear because XRP's price is moving in corrective structures. The way the market is going right now, I would not be surprised to see a move higher. I would not be surprised. Obviously, given Bitcoin's strength. Now, looking at Bitcoin to draw conclusions about XRP is not really the way to do it. They move in different patterns, they move differently at times. But if we assume that maybe short-term strength could come back into the crypto market, also XRP might push above the pivot and might push above 55.8 cents, leading to a rally to around about 63. Now, what would that mean in terms of the larger degree wave count? Unfortunately, the larger degree wave count is not very clear. There are different interpretations, but my favorite interpretation is the following, that this here was a WXY structure in a larger A wave. The idea was we come down lower in a correction. I have no confirmation this correction is over, but it's a very exotic and very complex corrective pattern, so very difficult to track. I think we've done a good job over recent weeks to track the micro movements within this triangle. And this would be a B wave. I mean, yeah, it could be over already, but I need to see proof with a break above 55.8 cents. And we could then move up in a C wave. Now, to see and to confirm a move in a C wave, I would actually need to see an impulse. At the moment, there is nothing impulsive there. So it would have to be a diagonal, which is, again, very messy, very difficult to track, okay? So I always say the predictive qualities of Elliott Wave on the XRP chart, they are not so great, yeah? But Elliott Wave is a great risk management tool, okay? But don't be surprised if structures break, because the XRP price is moving in corrective structures, and generally in corrective structures, predictive qualities of Elliott Wave are lower. And honestly, we haven't seen a real impulse on the XRP chart in a long time, in a very long time. But it can be used very well to still track ABC structures and complex corrections or diagonals, and then to add the relevant invalidation points for risk management purposes. But this is obviously something that I'm watching for. Now, that could happen quicker if we break above 55.8 cents. Then the next pivot would be at 63 cents. And then we could move into the 90-cent range again if it's going bullish, short term at least. That is not necessarily super bullish on the XRP chart, but it would lead to a rally. Okay, then we just need to see how the structure looks when we get there. Obviously, a move below 45.8 cents, which would be basically the preferred breakout point of the triangle, which would be to the downside, would make one more low possible below 43 cents. Yeah, and then complete that overall correction and then have a chance to get a larger bounce. But first of all, we need to focus on what we see. And at the moment, I think it doesn't need any action from us. At the moment, we're just waiting to see which direction the market decides. So basically, our forecast has been on this triangle for a long time now, for many, many weeks. We've now arrived at our, you could say, destination. And now we're waiting to see which turn does the market take. And then we can continue to track structures from there. I think you don't need anything at the moment from me. I think the pivot point is, or the decision area is very well defined. I think the breakout points are very well defined as well. And now we just need to see what the market is doing. Very exciting at the moment. And yeah, to the upside, 63.6 would be the next target and resistance level. And to the downside, if it moves down from here, 45.8 cents would be the breakdown point. And then we've got 43 cents as a next target. But ultimately, if we see a break to the downside, it should reach anything below 43 cents next, because this is the low that was made in August. And ideally, to complete this structure, we would see a break below that. Yeah, that's my update about XRP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a channel member, you get access to Discord and Telegram, to the live chat rooms, educational content. You can participate in our weekly member live streams. Today, we've got the next one at 5 p.m. UTC. And as a gold member, you get access to additional short-term market updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.